The biggest mistake that teens often make after an exam happens, believe it or not, in the first 10 minutes after they leave. They come out of the exam hall and almost immediately the questions start. What did you get for question 3? What did you write for that last one? And before they know it, they're comparing answers, they're trying to add up the marks, they're replaying the paper, they're thinking about all the things they got wrong, that they missed out, where they've dropped marks. And it might seem harmless, but this is actually where a lot of unnecessary stress starts to build. Because at that point, listen, the exam's already done. They can't change what they wrote. The paper's been handed in. But what they can affect is what happens next. And this is the bit, of course, that really matters. Because most teens don't just have one exam in a day. They may have another one coming up in the afternoon and probably the next day. So sometimes, even if the exam's on the same day, what they do after one exam directly affects how they show up for the next one. If they spend that time in the next exam going over everything, analysing every answer, worrying about what they missed before, they carry that stress forwards and it builds. But the students who cope best don't do that. They've learned how to come out and not immediately compare answers. They don't replay the whole paper in their head. They simply put it behind them, they reset, and they move on. Not because they don't care, not because they're heartless, not because they're cold, but because they understand that their energy matters. And this is the really important shift. They don't improve in the exam, they've just done. You protect your energy, ready for the next one. So if your teen comes out of an exam and starts asking, or you start asking, well, what did everyone else get for that one? It's okay to gently interrupt their pattern. You don't need to analyze it anymore. It really doesn't help. What helps much more is keeping things super simple. Encourage your teen to eat something healthy, have a drink and stay hydrated. Go out for a walk and get some fresh air. Give their mind a complete break and let the exam they've done be finished. Then later on, gradually shift their focus to what's coming next. Not in a pressured way, just in a calm, controlled way. Because listen, that recovery is part of performance. Athletes need to recover and rest before